This is News 7 in Rome,
hosting Julia Morrow and Grace Divine Naya.
Today we'll be receiving some shocking info in Pompeii.
And we're going to have some news about the move of the capital.
So let's get started.
Thank you, Chris and Julia. I'm Angel Verma here reporting on Mount Pompeii and Mount Vesuvius. It took me and the crew about 40 minutes to get here, where we saw Mount Vesuvius erupted to Pompeii. Now, about 20,000 people were killed or covered in ash and rock from the ash. They were suffocating the ash or the dirt. The mayor got squashed by the rocks. Now, the main cities that were covered were Pompeii and Herculaneum. Now, that means the ash flew about 16 miles to Pompeii and Herculaneum. That means it was passing the city of Naples, the west coast of Italy. Now, there's about 10,000 people in each city. That means now each cycle, Mount Vesuvius has erupted 20 years each. Now, it's over 50 times now that Mount Vesuvius has erupted. Well, I still need an umbrella here with all the crew. Well, let's go to Grace for entertainment and sports.
How are you doing today, everyone? Working our way into entertainment and sports. Today we'll be talking about the Circus Maximus. In the Circus Maximus, chariot races are held. About the emperor, senators, equals and about 250,000 spectators attended the chariot races. Furthermore, did you know that the Roman games honored Jupiter? To win, you had to circle the spine 7 times. 7 eggs and 7 dolphins were removed each time you complete a lap. The eggs were dedicated to Castor and Pollux, for they were the patron saints of Rome. The dolphins were dedicated to Neptune because he was the patron of horses. Last but not least, there's the charioteers. The charioteers were divided into blues, greens, reds, and oranges. Did you also know that the Circus Maximus burned down at least 3 times, and they had to rebuild it each time? That's all for now. Moving on to Jordan.
Gaius Plinius Secundus, a.k.a. Pliny the Elder, was a Roman author, naturalist, and natural philosopher, as well as naval and army commander of the early Roman Empire and personal friend of the Emperor Vespasian. Pliny was born in AD 23 and died because of the volcano erosion that hit Pompeii, destroying everything that was there, including all the people. Sadly, no one from Pompeii survived. All of our friends from Pompeii will be missed and honored and always in our prayers. Want to know a funny fact? Pliny the Elder died while attempting the rescue by ship of a friend and his family from the eruption of Mount Vesuvius that had just destroyed the cities of Pompeii and Herculaneum. The prevailing wind would not allow his ship to leave the shore. His companions attributed his collapse of dust to toxic fumes, but they were unaffected by the fumes. So long story short, he probably died of natural causes rather than the volcano action. Pliny had no children but had few relatives. His uncle, nephew, Pliny the Younger, his sister, Panelia, and his mom and dad, Celer and Marcella. Pliny usually spent his time studying and writing, for he was very smart, and he had very adequate grammar. Pliny was a very good man. He will be missed by many. Pompeii is now a tourist site. Go now to see all the bones and bodies of all the people that died in that tragic day. You will be missed, Pliny, so will everyone else. Now it's on to Jordan. Where's the story?
Thank you, Maya. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to be talking about Octavia. Octavia was the daughter of Claudius. She was married to her husband and died sometime around 2340 BC. But Octavia was really young at the time. Her husband was named Consul Marcus. He had a son who was named after Consul Marcus. His name was also named Marcus. At the time, Octavia had 3 children, 2 daughters and 1 son, Marcus. Then a little time later, Octavia's son Marcus died around 23 BC. It was very heartbreaking for her. Also, before Marcus died, Mark Antony had an eventual death. Octavia did remain loyal in his memory. Just shortly and sadly after Octavia died in 11 BC, She lived for a short period of time. She died in 11 BC, and her son died in 23 BC. They both died in different times. The good time is that Octavia died in peace. It was a very sad what happened to all. Octavia's daughters lived more than all of them, but eventually they also died. It was very sad for all of them. Now let's travel over to Julia.
Thank you, Jordan. And now to Tulia's Corner on politics. There has been some devastating news about Pompeii, but the capital of Rome has been moved. A few days ago, the capital of Rome was moved to Constantinople. Rome had been attacked by tribes in civil wars, and parts of the empire weakened, so one of the empires moved to Constantinople. The tribes had fought against were the Goths, Vandals, fierce tribes, people, Roman army, Diocletian, and etc. There were many reasons why all those tribes had attacked Rome, and I'll tell you why. Constantinople was far away from the barbarian attacks and German tribes. Constantinople was also easier to protect than Rome. Constantinople is located near the crossroads of the trading from Europe and Asia. If you think about the move, then you'll realize the move was a pretty good deal because of the trade. This move had happened around 333 AD. While the move, Constantine became emperor and ruled from AD 307 to 337. The fall of ancient Rome had happened a bunch centuries ago, which is 190 AD. From hearing some of the news, you can probably tell that this event had happened in ancient Rome and the Roman Empire. This is Julia Morrow, and thank you for watching News 7 Rome.
Thank you for watching News 7 Rome. Come see us next time.
That's all, folks.